A really quick video for you right now, explaining to you my top 3 environments to help you become successful in your life. All right, now a lot of people use motivation to get started. It's a great spark, right? We see all these people that start new diets, new workout programs, all these new goals that they have, right? But then when you check in with them after a month or two, what happens? They all fade away. Or you go to a new family event or a family holiday, and what happens? You speak to those people again, they're on to something new and better or greater, whatever it is to help improve their life, right? I want more for you, okay? Motivation, like I said, is great to get you going, but after about 30 days it fades, okay? The only 2 things that can help you become successful beyond motivation are creating positive environments for yourself and having great habits. All right, in today's video, I want to discuss with you my top 3 environments to help you become successful. All right, and those 3 environments are friends, media, and health. All right? Now, when it comes to friends, okay, we want friends that are going to support us, right? Give us feedback, right? And they're not critical towards us to like put us down. They're giving us constructive criticism, right? So give us feedback, but also give us constructive criticism. But one of the most important things with friends is we have to drop energy. This is what I call them, energy sucking vampires. All right? You have to get rid of the dead weight in your life. All right? Now, replace with positive. Now, some people are not going to understand when you start changing your thought process, you start doing different things. People that have always been around you are not going to like it. Okay, they're like crabs in a bucket. When one crab starts to climb out of the bucket, what happens? All the other crabs pull them back down. All right, we need to get rid of the bad crabs in our life, and we need to replace them with people that are help pushing us up to get out of the bucket. Okay, and when you start making changes in your life, the people that are closest to you aren't going to like it. Okay, it could be family, it could be friends, it could be whoever, co-workers. You're going to start seeing jealousy come out because people really, they like being at the same level. They want to surround themselves with people at the same level. And if you start talking differently, acting differently, all these other things, you're going to start making people very uncomfortable. And you're going to start getting some feedback, all right? Or some kickback, to be honest with you. And it's not going to be too comfortable, but that's okay. That means you're changing, and you're changing for the good. All right, so we need to replace energy-sucking vampires, the dead weight in your life, and replace it with positive people that can enhance your life, right? So support us, enhance, all right? And they're not afraid to give us, constructive criticism if we ask them for it. All right, you want people that are going to push you to where you want to be. All right, I can add this one. People that are more successful. Okay, that push us. Push us outside our comfort zone. Okay? We need this because as human beings, we adapt to our environment. So if we have an environment of people that are positive, that push us to new heights, well, we're going to adapt to that. All right. You are the closest of the 5 people that you hang out with, right? I hear this all the time, and I say it all the time. Show me your friends and I'll show you who you will become. Right? And it's plus or minus 10% when it comes to income with the people that you hang out with. So if you're hanging out with billionaires, chances are you're going to become a billionaire and you're going to be plus or minus 10% of everyone else in your group. Okay? Or if that's a millionaire, or if you're hanging out with millionaires, it's the same thing. All right? Think about it. Think about who you hang out with. Think about their income levels and where you are as opposed to where they are. And I guarantee you you're plus or minus 10%. It's just how it is. All right? Birds of a feather flock together, okay, right? Eagles also soar alone, but they also try to find other eagles too, okay? So remember that. So friends are huge. So, you know, a positive environment of friends is so important. And a lot of people have a supporting cast around them that support negative habits, and we don't want that. We want to drop those people. We want people that can support your positive habits, that push you, that keep you going, that give you that extra nudge and cause you to be a little bit uncomfortable. All right, so you need someone that challenges you. Okay, so you got to find that. You got to find that environment of positivity. Number 2, media. All right, this is something, one of the number 1 things that hijack our mind. Number 1 influence on positive or negative thoughts. Okay? So, we have to protect our mind. Protect what goes into our mind. Put positive things in. Right? Drop or cut negative. All right. Perfect example. I'll use my parents, okay? They're an older generation, they're around 70 years old, and that generation tends to, okay, not everyone, but a majority of them grew up and still watch the news before they go to bed and watch the news first thing when they get up in the morning. The 2 most important times to affect your subconsciousness, right, are right before you fall asleep and right when you wake up in the morning to start your day. All right, if you're filling your mind with negativity and fear, what do you think you're going to be thinking about all day? Negativity and fear, all right? So we need to cut these things out. This is brainwashing you for fear, negativity, hate, violence, all these things. We don't want that, all right? We want to fill our head with positive things, with joy, love, positive inspiration, things like that. Things that drive us and motivate us, right? To keep going, all right? So it's best to drop the negative stuff and replace it. So cut negative, replace with positive. Okay? We want things that help inspire us, that drive us to do more. Okay? So media is one of those things that hijacks our subconscious mind, along with our friends. Okay? Friends and media are the 2 most important things that can affect what you become and how you think every day. All right, so we need to read positive things, we need to watch positive things, and we need to surround ourselves with positive things, okay? We accept the fact that there is negativity out there. I'm not saying that this stuff doesn't exist, that violence doesn't exist, that negativity doesn't exist. Here's what I am telling you. It does not exist on my layer of the world. I accept that it's there. I accept that all this stuff is out there. I choose to put on a pair of glasses that block out everything else and just show me the positive stuff, okay? Joy, love, unconditional love, positivity, things that inspire me to be more, so I can, keep evolving and inspiring to play a bigger game, but also impacting, impacting people along the way, all right? So number 2 is media. Number 3, health, all right? Health is my number 1 core value. All right, let me fix that. All right, it is my number one core value. Okay, everything is based around health. All right, so what does that mean? Well, what it means in my life is that because health is my number one value, everything takes a back seat to it and everything is based off of that. All right, we are our habits and our stories that we tell ourselves. And mine is one of health, because if I'm not healthy, I can't create wealth, I can't protect my family, I can't do anything for my family. I can't be a leader, I can't inspire, right? I can't impact. Right? Health, you know, it doesn't matter if you have billions of dollars or if you're the poorest of the poor. You need your health, okay? And if you don't have your health, you don't have anything, unfortunately. It's just the way it is. So we got to put health first. And what does that mean? That means creating an environment that supports you. Creating a healthy environment to thrive, okay? Now, that means mentally, spiritually, and physically. Okay? Now, mentally could be books, media. What are you learning? All right? How are you evolving? Spirituality could be meditating. You know, like a grateful journal. All right? Physically, working out. Okay? Doing your weights, cardio conditioning, you know, anaerobic conditioning, things like that. So, to set yourself up for success, to create winning environments, you need 3, okay? You need friends, so we drop negative ones. Get rid of the dead weight, replace them with positive people that are more successful than us, that push us outside our comfort zone, right? Support us, give us feedback, constructive criticism. They enhance our life. Okay? Media, it's the number one influence regarding positivity or negativity in your mind. Right? So we got to protect what goes in there. We protect everything else in our lives. We got to start protecting this, because if you allow the seeds of weeds to grow, weeds are going to keep growing. Right? If you plant seeds of fruit and other things, well, guess where you're going to grow? Right? We got to protect what goes in here, and a lot of people don't. So we got to do that. How do we do that? We put positive things in. We cut out negativity. We cut out fear. All these things, right? All right? So media plays a huge role. Right? We stop watching the news, number 1. All right, number 3, health. It's my number one core value. I hope it's yours too, okay? And there's a reason. It's being selfish in a positive way so we can help go and serve others, all right? Everything is based around health. So what do we have to do to create environments to thrive? Well, we have to create a mental environment. Books, media. What are you learning? How are you evolving? Number 2, spirituality, meditation, grateful journal, things like that, your morning routine. Number 3, physically. A physical environment, right? Working out. That means like with weight, body weight, whatever it may be. Sprints, endurance training, whatever it is. Getting out there and doing things. Mountain biking, hiking. All right, I hope you can see how all these 3 environments can help set yourself up to win.